My friends, hello and welcome to GoldenEye SpeedLore, the series where we take a look at the history of GoldenEye 007 speedrunning and speedrunners through the lens of the world record progression on a single stage in the game. And tonight, I had it in mind we'd do things a little bit differently, and things even change from there, and it may even be a little bit different from usual still. Originally, I thought, you know what, we have only a handful of levels left. We have a few short levels. I don't know what to do with these short levels. Can I make a lore episode out of them at all? And at first I thought, okay, Bunker 1 and Bunker 2 Agent, both short levels, both under 25 seconds. Probably let's combine the two and make one full episode of it. But as soon as I started diving into Bunker 1 Agent, I realized, you know what, maybe we can make a full lore out of just Bunker 1 Agent. And so that's what we're going to do tonight. Depending on how this goes, maybe this will open up the door to do other speed lores on these short levels, which I kind of had written off as probably not possible to do lores on. Things like Surface 1 Agent, Frigate Agent, Bunker 2 Agent. So we'll see how this goes. Because here we are now about 147 tabs later at last count, and I have no idea what to expect. So I hope you're ready for this, the history, the speed lore of GoldenEye's Bunker 1 Agent. Bunker 1, the 5th level in the game, one of the easiest and shortest levels in the game. 2 objectives on Agent. Copy GoldenEye key and leave original. Photograph main video screen. So some of you might remember the Secret and 00 Agent episodes, which were done a while ago, I think 2 and 3 years ago now. More objectives. This is just simple. Grab the GoldenEye key, leave the original, use the analyzer, and photograph the main video screen. Let's take a look at our pal, the Madman Fletcher, playing this level. This is the slowest video I could find in the level. 25 seconds is the slowest we've found. Opens these doors, an alarm goes off. He runs down the stairs and pauses. He aims, look, objective B completed. That screen is very, very generous. You complete often on that screen. Any camera shot in the vicinity of the screen will complete. He paused for the key analyzer, pressed Z twice, analyzed it for once, pressed it again to throw it, exits the level, and that's Bunker 1 Agent, 25 seconds. It's that simple. But you'll notice, in order to complete the objectives, you have to pause. You can't select the camera or the key analyzer by pressing A, switching weapons. You have to pause for it. And that obviously gives a level of complexity to the stage. And we'll see how that evolves, and pause manipulation evolves over the course of the night, shall we? So, if we look back in June 1999, a little bit, you know, as early back as we can go, more or less, we'll see 3 people had Bunker 1 Agent, 19 seconds of the record. Adam English, Chris Hames, and Steven Schwartes. Yeah, remember actually last episode, Damn SA, this Chris Hames was here. And in fact, the guy next to him, Patrick Wessels, doesn't really remember him. So this Chris Hames is a man of mystery. But hey, claims 19, I believe it too. Hard to not believe it. Back then, 19 is not exactly the most insane time ever achieved. Adam English and Steven Schwartes, although, of course, they were the pioneers in the game and they deserve credit for being such. Here is, again, Madman Fletcher. This is what a 19 might have looked like back then. So, opens the door. So, you know, now we're looking a little bit better. He pauses right out of the double doors, takes out the camera, gets 2 boosts, snaps the pick there, grabs the GoldenEye key, gets a nice boost there. That was quite nice. Boost, analyzes the key, opens the door, and gets a little caught in the guards, but eventually squeezes on out and gets a time of 19 seconds. But I mean, even with that, you can see that, okay, like, there has to be a way to be a little bit faster. You could see the ending, he could have maybe warped out the door a little bit faster. As you switch weapons, as the door's opening a crack, you can squeeze through, and we'll see the evolution of door warps through the night as well. We can see here Bunker 1 Agent 19 by Schwartes, claimed to have been achieved on July 26, 99. Of course, he would later go on to claim 18 as well. Wouter Jansen would be the first person to claim an 18 in June 99, so that's pretty cool himself, Wouter Jansen. He didn't have video of that from back in 99. Pretty wild. We do have video of this one by Matthijs ten Ham from December 2000. So let's take a look at Matthijs's video from, wow, 20 years ago now. Some banger music going on as well. Takes the camera, boost, presses Z to snap a pic, grabs the GoldenEye key, gets boosted around the table, pauses here, takes up the key analyzer, it has an S on the PAL version, presses Z to analyze it, presses it to throw it, opens the door, warps the door by switching weapons. Bunker 1 Agent 18, and that is the oldest video of an 18 that we have on the rankings. Pretty cool. I'm going to show a handful of 18s now. 4 more 18s, so let's just blast through them. This is Christopher Kolbach. He was more of a Perfect Dark player, but he has a decent quality 18 from back in the day, May 2001. Getting 2 boosts there is pretty standard. Snaps a pitcher, boosted around the table. He goes into left strafe, which is interesting. We'll see if that comes up again through the night. He finds an opening among these guards, gets 1 boost, another boost, throws the analyzer, opens the door, switches to right. I actually really like that move. That's a cool... I find, like, I used to do that a lot when I was first starting out. You'd find warps would be, like, more consistent when you kind of fiddle with the strafe changes and stuff. So that's a cool run by Christoph Kolbach. Good stuff there. This one is a runner, Eddie LOVINS. It's a left ear beauty. LOVINS was a good player back in this era, 2001, 2002. He would kind of come back around 2010 and make a run to the top 10, so he may come up again. Look at that boost! Oh my god! Oh my god, that was... I didn't watch that run beforehand. That looks like it could have been 17. That was actually insane. You see how it looks like LOVINS' boosts were like even more powerful? That boost right as the pause is about to go in is insane. Look, oh my, he's basically out the door. And then he doesn't have an optimal warp. I think it may have been 17 with the perfect warp. Obviously the rest of the run might be less optimal than like a modern convention, but like that was insane. LOVINS. SZ Shadow Zero. He was again more of a Perfect Dark player. Swedish guy. Oh, it will be Alchemaz. It will be. Okay. So Shadow Zero was mostly known for being in the elite AIM chat room and responding to everything with Din More, which means your mother. You'd ask him, oh, did you hear about this? And someone would say, what? And then he would say Din More. That was his claim to fame in the community. But he also got Bunker 1 Agent 18. Hey, a world record in GoldenEye. Not bad. I think he had a few Perfect Dark Untides as well. Yeah. And here we go, Bix. I've talked about Bix a number of times in videos. Very fascinating character. This runs from August 02. Pauses, gets a boost. Unpauses, gets another boost. And 18 seemed to maybe have 4 or 5 boosts. Did he miss the pick there? He did. So he missed the pick. He was able to snap a pick for a second time there. He paused really far outside of those guards. So you'll notice 3 guards dressed in black come out when the alarm is set off. And they come to open that door. So if we go to the Christoph callback one, you know, it's like you run for that first room. One of the guards will set off an alarm. It's his first instinct. That means that, and you can probably see them in a real game, in a higher quality capture, the 3 guards dressed in black coming down that hallway. They're going to open that glass door for you. Otherwise, you would need to shoot a guard. If you remember the secret agent world record, you have to headshot a guard to grab his key card and then pause there. But because the alarm will always go off running through those first rooms on agents, these 3 guards, and we see 2 of them here. One of them must be like up the stairs a bit more. And there is some randomness to where these guards are at any time. Sometimes only 2 of them will be here. One might be behind him, might be further out into the room. One might be up into this hallway. So there's all sorts of things that can happen. You want to squeeze through that gap, get boosts up the stairs, and then warp out. So there we have it. Now if we take a look at the rankings as of January 2, 2003, we see, you know, something like a lot of people have Bunker 1 Agent 18. We're starting to pile in here. And even by August 03, we have 56 people with Bunker 1 Agent 18. It's a lot of people with that world record. And obviously, you know, you got to think, oh, the game's 6 years old. Maybe speedrunning this game is only going to be a novelty. Is it important for someone to untie this massively tied record? I'm sure many of us know games that have these records that are tied by hundreds of people, and it's just how it is. Can we get lower on Bunker 1 Agent 18? Well, one man would try to find out. Wouter Jansen would try to find out whether or not 17 was possible. And he would play for weeks and weeks, hours and hours. Eventually, on August 7th, this player, Mike Gajdeski, would get 18. We'll show this run. And again, it's going to look very similar to probably many of these 18s are going to look. There's kind of a standard procedure for these 18s at this point. He's going left strafe. That's interesting. Probably a pretty consistent way to play the level. Throws the key, warps out the door. That was very nice and clean. 18, Bunker 1 Agent 18. But Mike Gajdeski, M-Gay as he would go by back in the day, on August 7, 03, would be the last player to get 18 as a world record. He would be the 56th and final person to get 18 as a world record. Because only a couple weeks later, on August 18, 2003, Wouter Jansen would get this speedrun. A speedrun that would go down in history as one of the best world records ever set in the game of GoldenEye. The lore around this record goes deep, as we'll find throughout the next however many hours in this episode. This run by Wouter is so remarkable, it's dedicated to a brand new SpeedLore champion, Dr. Slochter. Thanks for supporting SpeedLore on Patreon. Enjoy this truly legendary and historic speedrun. One boost, camera, 2 boosts, pick, key, boost to the black guards, a boost through them, another boost, key card, beautiful warp, Bunker 1 Agent 17 seconds. Pretty insane. Yeah, it's an absolutely legendary time, is all there is to it. And we're going to see exactly how legendary it is in a second here. Here's Wouter's post. Finally, no more 18s. This took 2 full weeks. What a relief at last. Good riddance to all the 18s, which would have gotten in the world record topic otherwise. Yeah, I mean, Welder was happy to get the 17. He had been going for it, honestly, for more than 2 weeks. I've heard he spent 150 hours, so maybe 10 hours a day. Yeah, it's believable if we've all been there, speedrunning 10 hours a day. He made a number of videos of 18s and 17 fails. He had 17 fails where he missed picking up the GoldenEye key. So he just turned a little bit too quickly there, didn't pick up the GoldenEye key, paused for the analyzer, and obviously couldn't throw it, couldn't complete the objective, but it was 17 seconds. And yes, as Flicker points out, this is done on PAL, which, I mean, back then it was starting to be understood that PAL was probably a little bit slower on these levels, especially doors that move up. The first door on Bunker 1 does move up. It's a fairly fast-moving door, so it's not like a Depot or Egypt door where it's particularly slow. Probably is a bit slow there, though. And 1.1, no cruise control. Again, we know now for sure that's disadvantaged. So imagine, because you can't hold full speed as easily when turning and stuff. You're using full speed. When you turn, you have to move off of all the way up, so you lose full speed. A brilliant, brilliant run. A run so brilliant, in fact, that Boss has been doing this fun little thing for about a year now, where he tries to ask, what's the best world record set in any given year? And I've actually considered, and maybe at some point in the future, to do a lore discussing these records that Boss has dug up. He'll basically nominate all the Untitles in a year, and players will vote on what they think was the best record at the time. And it would be cool to explore those choices when he's finished. He's not quite finished with it yet. He has a few more years left of polling to do. But for 2003, and it was indeed voted as the best world record of the year. So that's pretty cool stuff. By quite a margin, 11 votes. Archive 16 was only 5 votes. So by far, Bunker 117, the best record set in 2003. And it would remain untied. I think even back in 05, 06, there was like a community poll. It was like, oh, it's been, who knows how much longer the community is going to go on for. Maybe we're at the end of things here. Maybe this is it, guys. Let's have like a big wrap-up poll. What's the best GoldenEye record ever set? Who's the funniest poster ever? Who's, whatever. And Bunker 117 won that poll as well for best GoldenEye world record ever set. I think Runway Agent 22 is the other one. Those are like, let's get to a past rankings here. Let's go like late 03. Because we can see everything is BBWJ, Welder and Boss. And that Runway Agent 23 is getting multi-tied. If we go a few months later, we're gonna get 22. So like that Runway 22 and the Bunker 117 are kind of held in balance as like the two Boss versus Welder. Those are they're two titanic records in that era. So that's how good that Bunker 117 is. Okay. 17 would remain untied all the way through 2003. Check this out. All the way through 2004. Check this out. All the way through 2005. Sort of. So this is now where we get into, SpeedLore. Lore is a good name for it because at times some of the stories aren't recorded history. They're almost more folklore, As the story goes, and I only have my testament to go on here. On December 21st, 2005, I was in this very room playing GoldenEye on a big CRT TV over there, and I had Bunker 118. You can see I've come along. I have a couple world records now, and I had this run. I didn't have a video yet. I didn't have anywhere to record my video footage. I had asked my folks for a VCR for Christmas. Even in 05, a VCR is getting kind of outdated. I, didn't really tell them I was speedrunning yet. I told them, like, I would stay up too late watching Conan O'Brien, and I'd like a VCR so I could record the episodes and watch it the next day, type of thing. And, which was, partly true. I liked to watch Conan O'Brien back then, but mostly I wanted a VCR to record my speedruns. And so the VCR was under the Christmas tree, just a couple rooms away under the tree. And I didn't have it recording. And I played Bunker 1. And I got this insane run with a left strafe ending like Christoph Kolbach had. So many boosts. And at this time, I've been in the community for like 4 or 5 months. I know how legendary 17 is as a record. And I think I even got a boost out the door at the very end there. I was like, oh my god, that has to be 17. There's no... If that's not 17, then 17 truly is like this divine record that's like unmatchable. And it was 17. Untaped, unproven. All we have is my word to go on it. And I never claimed it even because I knew no one would believe it. At this time even, this has now been retroactively removed, but another guy, Dan Berube, had Damn Agent 53 up here. And so I knew that these times were claiming these insane records were very controversial and it would cause a lot of insanity in the community. Hey, sometimes that can be avoided. Back then, for sure, I was thinking, no way I can claim this time. No one's going to believe me. I told Boss about it on AIM that night, and he's like, why should I believe you, man? Like, Boss didn't believe me at all. And anyways, that's my story. Bunker 1 Agent, I was the first to tie 17, unproven, untaped. That's the bit of folklore as far as that goes in 2005. And I remember December 21, 05, but obviously could never count on the rankings. No video, no didio, that's for sure. And so as we enter 2006, 17 still untied. You can see my initials starting to pop up more on the rankings. At this point, Boss is thinking, damn, maybe he did get 17. Like, he's coming on, he's getting pretty good. Maybe he did get it. But again, I knew no video, nothing mattered. At this point, I did have a VCR, though, and I could capture my runs, so that was a positive. And so if I were to ever get 17 again, hopefully I would have a recording of it. But alas, I would not be the first to prove a 17 tie. Mouser Scribe, who is an enigmatic character unto his own, would tie Runway Agent 22. Remember, I just described this time as being like this behemoth titanic time by Boss, and sort of the counterweight to that time is Bunker 117. Well, wouldn't we know it? Believe it or not, Mouser was like a low-ranked player. He had kind of appeared in the scene. He wasn't in the top 10 yet. And there had been a few guys climbing into the top 10, like myself, like Ilu, even Alex, Ace. There's a bunch of guys starting to bubble up. You'd think if someone were to tie these behemoth times, Runway 22, Bunker 117, it would be, from that group. But Mouser went out there and tied Runway Agent 22, and then incredibly, believe it or not, 3 weeks later, Mouser went out there and got this run so remarkable, it's dedicated to our SpeedLore champion 4-Day Bender. Thanks for your support, 4-Day Bender. We were all blown away on June 6, 2006, when Mouser showed us this speedrun. It just seemed... With this run, it's like slay one of the great runs of all time, and maybe you're a legend, maybe you're a fluke. Slay two of the greatest world records ever set, and no, it's no fluke, you're a legend. And Mouser cemented his name in GoldenEye Legend with this beautiful speedrun. Let's watch it again. So good look down. At this point, we're kind of figuring out that looking down and pausing, you might save a couple frames because you're at the angle of the pause quicker. He picks up the key from in front of the table, gets it. That was such a nice boost between those guards. That really were, and a second and third boost there, fourth boost, and he's out. So he got 6 boosts plus a boost out the door. Wouter had 6 boosts. So by this convention, a 17 is going to require 6 boosts. 2 at the start, maybe 1 to the blackguards, and then 3 ending, or maybe none to the blackguards and 4 ending. So at least 6. You could probably get 7 or 8 boosts even, and a 17 is going to require at least 6. And I mean, look, there's a lot of runs. We might see some fails and stuff later on, but a ton of runs where you might have the 6 boosts, you might think it's 17 and it's not. And I think there are hundreds of guys over the years who will tell you they've been there with runs they thought were 17, seemed perfect, and weren't. But yeah, I guess we'll see that as the night progresses. Well, who would be, you know, now the 17's been slayed after 2.5 years, which, you know, back then, the community was less than 10 years old. 2.5 years untied is a super long time. You know, that's 25% of the time the community existed. Nowadays, that'd be like a 5-year untied. So it's a lot. And, but now the cat's out of the bag that, you know what, 17 isn't this unassailable time. People can tie it. And about a month later, well, everyone's favorite Ilu came along and went for 17. You know what? This runs a minute long. I'll let it play with full music, and we'll talk about it later. Yeah, that run is insanity. Captain Hollywood Project more and more. Sorry, YouTube. Now, interestingly, if we scroll down here, look at this. It's really actually cool. Mark Rutsu, sick video, always miss the Snowdown vids. Luke Sklars, former GoldenEye champion, one of my all-time favorite GoldenEye videos. So that should show you, I mean, oh man, it is such a great video. And the boost through the black guards is just shocking and stunning, I would say. Like, look at this. Picks it up, so he's got 2 boosts here. That boost, it would have been that KF7 guard on the left. Like, look, that frame. That's like the first shot primed to shoot him. Oh my god. Like, look how far he warps through. He's there, 1 frame. There, the next. He's like beyond the wall of 3 black guards. Gets hit again just before the pause. Those boosts seem to be doing really well, so we'll see if we learn why later on. And 2 more boosts on the way out. A perfect warp. Like, this might have been close to 16. Does anyone, like, I don't, this might have been close to 16. I truly believe that. It was like a good 17. Damn. Wow. Amazing, amazing run by Ilu. And then, of course, we're at the point where Boss is still a force to be reckoned with. He now sees, you know, Boss. Well, someone asked me today earlier, what's the most points anyone's ever had in GoldenEye? Because Ace is tearing up Perfect Dark now. He has like 49 world records or something like that. And there was a time when Boss had 51 records in GoldenEye. And the one that he was missing was Bunker 1 Agent 17. Because, I mean, think of it. Through Boss's prime, 2004, this Wilder 17's touted as like the greatest record ever. So like I think it almost maybe intimidated Boss in a way. Boss felt, oh, that's too insane to go for. And so it was one of the 9 records he didn't have when he almost swept the game. Yeah, I mean, Ace is at 47, pretty insane now in Perfect Dark. But after Mouser and Alou got 17, that kind of lowered the intimidation level for Boss. And then he went and sought to get the time himself. And so mid-July 06, let's take a look at Boss's speedrun on Bunker 1 Agent. There's a third... Whoa! Dude, that was... So Boss got a similar boost. Boss got 7 boosts. Wow, okay, yeah. Okie dokie. That was pretty nuts. So Boss has 2 boosts at this point. He kind of gets hung up on Boris. For like maybe 0.2. So very similar boost to Alou. Gets boosted through the wall of guards, and then another boost, well, coming out of the pause, and then again, and then again. Was that 7 or 6? Let's see here. It was pretty good. 2, 3, okay, because he gets ones there and there, 4, so it's 7 boosts. 5, 6. He probably thought, like, this has got to be 17 when he warped the door there, and it was. Okay. Amazing run by Boss. What happened next? Well, in October 06, let's just watch this video. I probably used some, similar Eurodance. That's kind of what I liked at the time. Probably mimicking Alou in some ways. I was inspired by Alou's videos back in 06. The song has since been overdubbed with a cover of The Final Countdown. But anyways, December 21, 2005, the day a quest began. World-class GoldenEye player must duplicate the best world record on tape. I had a way of really hyping myself up for many years like that. So there we go. Set to some sort of techno song, and now I'm going to try to get Bunker 117 again for a second time, and for a first time on tape. There's 2 boosts there. Snapshot. Grabs the key. That's smooth. A 3rd boost. I'm stuck at those guards, but I got a 4th boost, 5th boost, 6th boost. But that run was not that great. But it was Bunker 117. And thus, I would be credited with being the 5th person to tie Bunker 1 Agent 17. That's what we call a first liner in the game, you see? If you make it on the first line of initials, WJ, MKIP, BBRW, you're on the first line. So like on this Runway Secret Agent, GM is the last one, the first line. I was a first liner on Bunker 117, and that was definitely, I was proud of being able to duplicate that record a second time getting on tape. And especially, you got to think now, look, this was touted as being one of the best records ever. At the time, in the context, when we're playing PAL 1.1, it probably was. I think even I used 1.2 control style there, even though I wasn't really using it on most of my other levels at the time. But this kind of proves, like, oh, I got it again. Maybe 17 isn't that insane anymore. Maybe we're going to see a lot of more people start to get 17. So here we are again, January 07, and let's take a look right ahead to January, or the end of the year, December 31st, 07. We can see now that 7 more people have jumped in with 17 throughout the year 2007. Let's just start watching some of these runs. So this was the next one, Jimmy Bauer, January 07. 2 boosts. Jimmy Bauer was a former top 10 player. Oh, he's going to go for the late camera picture. That's the first time we've seen that on 17. Two beautiful boosts there. 3 boosts, 4 boosts. That's 6 total. Nice warp. That'll be 17. That's a good one. Very, very nice run by Jimmy Bauer. Leonardo Santos. Let's watch Leo Santos, a Brazilian player. He made the top 10 as well. Let's see, a second boost there. Beautiful pause. Goes in left strafe. That's interesting. Gets a boost through. A second boost. Key analyzer. That was kind of a wacky 17. But still a 17 by Leo Santos. That's another one in January 07. Very nice run. Yeah, Bauer was known to have really, really good quality in his videos even back then. So a classic Bauer vid. Let's carry on here with the next. The next run was actually about 1 month to the day later. Our pal Clemens now had been blasting up the GoldenEye rankings. He needed 17, and he was gonna go out there and nail it. He put Depeche Mode in the... Well, that was a really... that's why I have it muted. That was a really insane camera snap. He just like flipped up and down and picked it. Probably reduced his leg. That was probably the thinking at the time. That was a very, very clean 17 by Clemens there. Super clean. Jeez. Let's take a look at that again. That one was nice. It gets a boost. Yeah, that was... Usually you would fail the pitcher. He must have looked up just enough to get it done, and really nice boosts through there. That was great by Clem. Wow. Yeah, Clem, I'll tell you what song it was in a second. Bunker 117. And it's even uploaded in 07. Barrel of a Gun by Depeche Mode. Video was uploaded 07. How many YouTube vids did you see from 07? That's pretty insane. In May 07, Randy BUIKEMA. Randy BUIKEMA was a champion in like 02. And he has come back many times. Many times. Once he came back in 07 and got, well, Bunker 117. He got the boost. He's always come up with interesting strats. So he got the boost down the stairs. We would later kind of be unsure at how much that would save. But good, it worked out for him. Clearly, Bunker 117. If you watch some of the cinema, yes, if you watch a little bit of the cinema, the guard over here is sometimes in a spot to boost you down the stairs. You could see the foot of him there. Right there. You can see his foot. He's right there. He can boost you down the stairs. I think some people think it's kind of laggy. It's not worth it. But, like, the rest of his run doesn't look as insane as the other 17. So, like, maybe it paid off, right? Maybe that extra boost was the key. Can mess up your line too, yeah. Here's Glenn Stevens, another, he made the top 10 at some point. This one, June 07, he got this time. Camera, 2 boosts. Ooh, that's kind of a weird stuck, but a really, again, that kind of shocking boost through the wall of guards really helps out in like three boosts in a row there. That'll do the trick. Bunker 117 by Glenn Stevens. Amazing stuff. It kind of was a side boost, Irie. It was a weird, not a good boost. It was like a back boost. Like, it's that guard. Kneeling now. I would almost consider that a back boost. I was wondering, has there ever been a 17 with a back boost? And I guess there has been. Huh. That's interesting. Wow. I mean, Glenn Stevens is a good bloke. Huh. Cool. 17 back boost, insane. Here we go. Rayanne is Ran. Perfect ace. Would get 17. You know what? This is the 17 of a legend. Let's dedicate this run to SpeedLore champion Madry Bread. Recently upped from legend to champion. Thank you very kindly, Madry. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy this beautiful perfect ace 17. Yes, he was just a young prodigy at the time. June 07. Gets a boost. Picks up the key. So that wasn't like as much of the like dramatic. Oh man, that was only like like look, it's ace. It's ace. This would have been PAL. I'm pretty sure this would have been PAL. Actually, well, I can tell by the analyzer here. Let's see. Yeah, it's an S instead of a Z, so it's PAL. And like it looks like it was only like 5 boosts, or you know, but he's ace. That's always the phenomenon for ace. Like there's 3, right? There's 4, there's 5. The 6th one like didn't matter. Well, maybe it did, because maybe the momentum of the boost was still there as he was getting pushed out the door. And that might have helped a little bit, but I mean, he's ace. What can you say? Like 5.5 boost, 17 on PAL. Very impressive. And then of course we have Dan Chervone. He had mostly stopped playing in like 05. But let's see, June 07, he would tend to come back around Christmas or summertime. He was been in college at the time, in university and so on. So he would come back every now and then and get a world record or two. He was a really, really good player. As you can see, a good run there. Bunker 117. And alas, those were all the 17s set in 07. Pretty cool. I wanted to show them all. We showed them all. We can't show every single 17 ever, but I figured, you know what, we've shown all 12 so far. Pretty cool stuff. By the end of 08, the full next year later, we would see 3 more people with 17. We might actually see even more than that, but let's take a look. This one, shockingly, doesn't make this list, because it's from a removed player. Our pal Henning Blom. Poor Henning. What can I say? Let's see. Camera. Gets 2 boosts. Yep. No audio in this video, but a little bit of a stuck on Boris. Okay, that was like the kind of dramatic boost there. That was his 4th boost, 5th boost, 6th boost, 7 boost, and out. That was pretty nice, man. That was a pretty nice 17. Doesn't seem like the unbanned Henning movement has gotten that much momentum lately, but honestly, I think maybe we should start to kick it up soon. I think it's been long enough, 7 years. Maybe it's time to unban Henning. Great run, 17 seconds there. This one is also not listed. This one is by Guillermo Alberto. He made the top 10 eventually. Something like the video quality, he might not have had a video, or okay, this video, that's what it is. This video is a dupe from 2012. His first 17, he claimed it in 08 and he had no video. So that's an 18. It's a fairly low 18. Could have been a faster warp, and then he's gonna get a 17 here. That's the situation. Yeah, that's the deal. This will be 17, and so he has a rank 17, but not credited with having gotten it in 08 when he claimed to have gotten it. You know, understandable. Look at the very similar run to the last one, just a better warp. Sometimes you can kind of like start to miss the warp, but you'll get a boost out the door and it'll do the trick for you. There's Guillermo 17, great stuff. This one is by Matthijs Triep. Matthijs Triep. He didn't play that much. He was around for a little while, like 08 to 010, which is kind of a historically more dead period in the community. And he hasn't been around much since. And he never really got too many records, but Bunker 117 was one of them. You can kind of see with Triep's 17 here, is that maybe 17 is becoming a record where, you know, people are thinking, oh, if I want to get a record, yeah, it's PAL as well, then maybe I should go for Bunker 117. Maybe it's an attainable record. From, you know, people want to get a world record in a video game, right? So, great stuff by Triep there. This one is interesting and very, very, very important. Pay close attention to what happens in the first couple frames of this run, and I'll go back and rewatch in case you missed it. This run is so monumental and important. It's dedicated to our SpeedLore champion, Corey Meyer. Thank you, Corey, for supporting so kindly on Patreon. Let's take a look at this 17 by Eddie Lovins from August 19th, 2008. Remember, we showed Lovins' 18 earlier. Did you notice anything? You probably didn't if you didn't know what you're looking for. Nice boost. Around the table. That's the first around the table we've seen. Wow. Could there have been some hidden trick that saved time so that Lovins could get 17 even going around the table, presumably a longer route? He had good luck in that 2 of the black guards rolled out of the room. Like, that's pretty good luck. And then gets a nice strong boost in there. So, if you'll notice, and this is something that had been known for a while, it was used on Aztec, but yes, that's exactly right, Quirky, exactly right. Look at the ammo text. It went away for a few frames. It goes away when you pause. This is called a quick pause. This thread from 2013, 5 years later, explains quick pauses. Weister wrote it up. Your first pause at a 0-degree lookup will be 3.65 seconds. If you have initiated a pause on the level before, even if you didn't go all the way into the pause, even if you just went in a little bit, you can see Bond's angle go down and up. You can see it's a quick pause. The second pause will be 3.36 seconds. The third pause will be 3.13 seconds. So, without quick pausing, your 2 pauses on Bunker 1, 3.65 plus 3.33, 3.36. This equals 7.01 seconds, almost exactly 7 seconds. Now, if you do the first pause while you're waiting for this door to open, thus losing no time, you actually might slightly lose like a couple frames, maybe a tenth or less, because you're not quite at as full speed as you could be to this door. But it's negligible in this context. You're pausing while the door's opening and thus losing no time with that little asterisk. Now that first pause has been done to 3.65. You got rid of it. So now your 2 pauses will cost you 3.36 and 3.13. 6.49 seconds, 6.5 seconds. So by doing that quick pause, it speeds up your pauses in such a way that you're saving half a second. A full 0.5 seconds. Like, that is massive. And again, maybe you're losing a bit of full speed to that first door, but you're not even at full speed yet because it takes 3 seconds to get to full speed. So it's like it might not even lose any time, even the quick pause. It might lose 0. And let's say it loses 0, you're saving 0.5 by doing that quick pause. That's huge. That is so much time to save on a 17-second level. And then think about this. If Wouter's 17 on PAL was 17.9, we can save 0.5 with the quick pause. 17.4 we're down to now. You can probably get one more boost somewhere else. 17.1. And maybe PAL is like 0.1, 0.2 slower. Is 16 possible now? I guess that's the question we're going to ask for the rest of the night. This other guy, Arnaud Nativel, another guy who only got a few records in the game, but Bunker 1 17 was one of them, so let's say a French speedrunner. This might be PAL as well. The quality's kind of, let's see if we can figure it out. No, it looks like it's NTSC. I was going to say it makes sense because the quality is kind of lower, so I'd expect it to be like a version difference. If you're PAL recording NTSC, it explains lower quality, and vice versa. So yeah, 17 by Arnaud Nativel as well. Very nice run. Beautiful, great stuff. And at the end, so those were all the 17s done in 08. Let's take a look at 09. There was only one more 17 set in 09. All of 09. And that was by our good friend RL. Perhaps the most well-known initials on the whole of the rankings, at least to some. Let's watch this run. April 09. Nice pause, nice pause. Beautiful boost. Beautiful boost around the table. Rolling guard. Boost, boost, boost. Oh my god, did you see? He was almost boosted out the door. That was insane. We have actually this interesting interaction on Eddie's video. Look, you know, the YouTube comments are so troll. It's like, all we have is Eddie replying to himself because like the comments get broken up. Epic round the table strat, one of the smoothest 17s. Woody, 11 years ago. He would have been like 17 at the time. Nice run, man. I'm trying to get this record right now. I can't do it. Seems like that there is some luck involved that I cannot get. And Eddie goes, yeah, you just have to get lucky. That part's pretty annoying. You know, cool little interaction from 10 years ago between Lovins and Lockwood, Woody. Great stuff. Wow. And it is, like I said, 09 is probably the most dead year in GoldenEye history. I'm going to pull up the time cutters page. Yeah, it was things were grim. Like, you would have thought maybe the community would be over, man. Like, maybe no one wanted to spear in GoldenEye anymore. Those were all the Untied set in 09. Very few. But it is what it is. Would things pick up in 010? Well, they would a little bit. We'd see 5 more people get 17 in 010. Jimbo was one of them. Jimbo says, one of the most satisfying world records of my career. This time, which is solely dependent on how many boosts you get. Kind of classic Jimbo, chalking it up to luck. is one of the trickiest times to nail. I've had world records on all 3 difficulties now, yay me. So that's true, Jimbo had Untied, Secret, and Double Agent. He needed Agent for the career sweep on the stage. And let's take a look at Jimbo's run. Completely dependent and only depend on how many boosts you get. No other factors involved. There's the quick pause. I was going to say, I saw Alchemast, I think, earlier ask if Eddie developed quick pauses on Bunker 1. I'm pretty sure there are Elu quick pauses on Aztec from like 06. But to do it while not waiting for like the glass to open was a new thing, you know. So that, yeah, there's Jimbo's 17. You know, at the end of this part, I might open an Elu run and see what we can see there. Another guy who got it in 2010, Greg Wall, another left ear beauty. Wall was buddies with LOVINS. They knew each other in person, hung out. And he's a bit of a historian in the community himself. Around the table, late camera shot. That's the first one we've seen like that. Dude, getting the boost, like the frame before your pause is in, is that ending. That was like a 16 ending, honestly. If the start was better, that was a 16 ending. I'm not kidding. Jeez, that start was like obviously it's a 17, but like, man. You know, if he went in front of the table and got a boost, and then got this ending, could be 16. I mean, look, he's up. Oh my god. Wow. We'll learn more about that later on. Rafael Lanfredi, Brazilian runner, also got it in 2010. He didn't seem to quick pause. I don't think he quick paused. And some guys like wouldn't, you know, Lanfredi, there might have been a language barrier. He might not have been as active socially with the community. But there's a super late boost. You want that boost 1 frame before you go into the pause. It feels like that's what does it for you. Oh, okay, that was 18. Look at that. The classic troll. The classic community troll. Leaving on your previous runs. Grabs the key. Gets a boost. Pauses. There's 2. 3. It's going to be a good warp. That one makes sense. I can see that being 17. Wow, 17. Let's... So there's... yeah, so start of 2011. You know, I didn't show Cliff or Cook's runs, but those are good runs too. By the end of 2011, we see only 2 more. Trent H and A-Fan. Trent's run is pretty troll. It has some silly music. Let's watch Trent's Bunker 117. So I wonder if that would count today, because when he skipped the end screen, like, I don't think there's frames where you can read that it's 17. He went and paused and back in to like check, like, whoa, that was 17. But like, I don't think you can read that it's 17. Maybe some mad scientist might be able to brighten the screen. No, I mean, I don't think you can. So I kind of wonder if that would count in the rankings today. Who knows? Who knows? I guess we'd have to. Obviously, it wouldn't because of the angle, but like yeah, I guess this would never happen today because just by virtue of it not being captured, it wouldn't be acceptable quality. Okay, A-Fan was another guy. He was similar to Bix in that he got a handful of records in his career, around a dozen. Some in 01 and then some later on in 2010, 2011 when he came back and made a run to the top 10. But never Untieds, never amazing records. He would get the common records, kind of like the career journeyman, the career grinder. And he's a great bloke, was one of the older guys in the community, and was pleasant to interact with and be around, for sure. He's playing on the Japan... Is he playing Japanese? I wonder why he had a Japanese cartridge back then. Like, we knew of... Wow. We knew... remember the Caverns 00 lore. We knew of the Japanese carts saving time from around this era, but I'm surprised he would have one so early. That looks like it was probably the first 17 on Japanese, so that's noteworthy. That's very interesting. Cool. And yeah, of course, to start the year 2012, there is our series of 17s. We now have 23 people with 17. Let's see how we carry on through 2012. Let's dig up an Ilu. I want to see an Ilu Aztec run to see the quick pausing. So I swear like his 00145 will have had quick pausing. And this is like a full year before LOVINS. Quick pause, quick pause, quick pause. Yeah, so this is like a full year before LOVINS would have pioneered the quick pausing on Bunker 1. We need to do an Aztec because there's like idle time you're waiting. There's more quick pauses. Now, like, it maxes out speed-wise at like the 7th pause. You don't have to do more than 7. People still do for one reason or another. But yeah, quick pausing was definitely, and you see how fast that pause is, right? Like, you see how insanely fast that final pause is. It made sense naturally to do it on Aztec 00 because you have all this time you're waiting for the guards to come find at the glass and open the glass door. It was less sensible, less natural to do it on a level like Bunker 1 where you feel like you're going to be losing time. But again, the time loss is probably smaller than expected and the time gain is way more than expected, a whole 0.5 seconds. And that LOVINS sort of development there would lend us to quick pausing on something like Silo Double Agent. We quick pause as well. I'm trying to think of other levels where we quick pause. Like, I wonder, like, who, like, maybe Facility Secret Agent, it'll start, like, it's kind of a weird thing as time goes on. Like, I'm thinking of levels like Silo Agent, Silo Secret Agent, levels with one pause, you don't usually quick pause. But, okay, Frigate Secret Agent 00, we do quick pauses for sure. So it's like, you wonder if the levels where we don't do it, because it feels like we'd lose time, maybe we should be doing it, right? If one quick pause saves 0.2, 2 will save the 0.5. Yeah, who knows what we'll see as time goes on. Yeah, you know what, it sounds, now that Flickr mentions it, that quick pausing speeds up your zooming speed with weapons, I can see that. It's not something that, like, I thought of before, but I can actually see it now that he mentioned it. Axel Z got Bunker 117 in 2012. Now we're looking through let's see actually in 2012. Okay, a handful more. Alberto got credited with it. Axel Z, Carl, and Mark. That's an interesting crop of players. So let's see these guys 17s. Axel Z never thought he would get it. It's kind of sweet because Axel Z, again, like an A-Fan, like a Bix, made the top 10. Not by being a star player getting Untieds, but by grinding hard and getting all the times they were capable of, completing a consistent times page. And it paid off. So let's watch Axel's 17. He's really happy to get it. Never thought he would get it. Okay, pause. Snaps the pick. Left strafe. Ooh, that was kind of a strange boost. Insane warp. I was like, that had to be an insane warp. There was no way he was going to get 17 without an insane warp. Nice stuff from Axel Z. Very, very swell. Carl Jobst, Bunker 117. Let's take a look. I wonder if Carl will appear again. There's a nice quick pause. Gets the boost forward, a second boost. Snaps the pick. A bit of a bump on Boris, another left strafe. I guess left strafe was becoming trendy. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I mean, I think we've seen enough tonight to realize, like, if you took all the best parts of every run and stuck them together, you could probably get 16. Like, think about how much better that ending was than others we've seen tonight. A full second faster? Maybe. Let's watch Mark Rutsu's 17. By this point, Mark was like a top 5 player. We're now into 2012, and he like still didn't have 17. It was kind of like, I don't want to say embarrassing, but it was like, dude, like, get 17. Like, it was probably the easiest time he didn't have yet. But of course, he got it without much trouble. Once he, you know, he had gotten damn 00155, damn Secret Agent 116. He had gotten Untides on Aztec. You know, he had gotten some insane times. Train 124, Caverns 101, Silo 101, Train 58. And yet he didn't have Bunker 117. He actually, believe it or not, got Streets 112 before Bunker 117. So that's pretty cooked. And he was streaming live on the Elite Gaming channel. Back in 2012, early on, we had this community channel, the Elite Gaming. And I streamed there many times, actually, the Elite Gaming. We would kind of take turns streaming there, trying to build up the community, get some exposure to it. Yeah, it's little tidbit in the Bunker 1 agent story. So, of course, early 2013, that's who has 17. Let's see how many people joined with 17 in 2013. About 5 more. Witten, Luke, Phil, Isa, Adam Moore. I think we'll watch Luke's and Adam's. So, of course, Luke. Did Luke not quick pause? Dude, I don't see Luke quick pausing. Pretty cooked if true. Maybe it's a troll run. Maybe he left on the... I don't know, man. No, that's really good. Well, that... Huh. 7 boosts. Wow, the no quick pause Luke. Just, you know what? I don't want that half a second. Take that half a second away. Future champion. I mean, that's a great run by Luke, so... Way to go. Adam Moore, another guy who was like a top 5 player back in like 03, coming back 10 years later and getting a couple world records, including Bunker 117. It's kind of look. Let's see if this is PAL. Like, I don't know. I'm unsure. Yeah, PAL. Moore got 17 on PAL. Dude, he had like 8 boosts. I think it's the first 8 boost run we've seen tonight. Dude, the key, the GoldenEye key is like right at the end of the door. Perfectly framed. Wow. That was a great run by Adam Moore. I'm very impressed by that run. Dude, did he not quick pause? I wonder if there was like a rumor circulating at the time that like quick pause, like, when was that quick pause thread made? Okay, this is Adam Moore got this time in December 2013. Let me reopen this tab about the quick pausing. This is just, I'm stunned, guys. Quick pausing was February 13th, so it was definitely understood that the quick pausing saved 0.5. Meanwhile, Luke and Adam, for some reason, chose not to do it. Let's see. Let's look at Mirror Mage's 17. Did Mirror Mage quick pause or not? This needs to be sorted out. This is insane. Okay, Mirror Mage quick pause. So there's some sanity here. I thought, well, was there like temporary insanity and people, you know, some misinformation was going around against quick pausing, but I guess just Luke and Moore. Dude, what? That was the first like 5 boost run we've seen. Like Aces was 5 boosts with a 6 that was sort of wonky, but that was straight up 5 by Mirror Mage. That's nuts. That's all I have to say. That's nuts. January 1st, 2014. I think, think now. 2014. This is like the peak of, we had performed GoldenEye at HDQ 2014. I was streaming a lot. I just got Twitch partner. What a throwback. Got some insane records on stream. Got hundreds of viewers. GoldenEye, streaming GoldenEye, speedrunning GoldenEye is probably peaking in interest at this point. Let's see how many people got 17 in 2014. To start 2014, 32 people have it. To end 2014, well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 43 people have it. So 11 more people got 17 that year. Justin Saint-Pierre played 12 minutes of Bunker tonight, and I get this. Okay, Saint-Pierre was insane. This guy was a god gamer. He had like a top 10 time in Ocarina of Time, any percent, Mario 64 16 star, and was like top 10 in GoldenEye all at the same time. He was like 17 years old at the time, like just speedrunning all day long, basically. Like, shoutouts to those throwbacks. And he got like world record or second place in Mario Sunshine. Like, I think you could make an argument that Saint Pierre is like, skill-wise, the best N64 speedrunner of all time, if not maybe the best speedrunner of all time, skill-wise. Obviously, influence and whatnot is a different factor, because he's not that well known. But like, his feats are I think you could sort of say best multi-discipline speedrunner ever. Insanity. Caking Bunker 117 in 12 minutes. Think about the evolution now. We've seen Jimbo, Lockwood, Axel Z all struggle for the time, and Saint Pierre caked it in 12 minutes. Oh yeah, let's Flickr forums in chat. Let's load up his 17 original. Let's see the original. That'll be good. Hopefully. Oh, we had commentary. I didn't have this one, Flickr. Let's see. Yeah, I think you could say probably quirky. Audio warning. Okay, audio warning. We've been warned. If it's cursing or whatever, it happens. It's a historical analysis and preservation. Nice job. Flicker's first world record. He was pretty happy about it. Way to go. Oh yeah, in 2014, I got this. Remember, I don't know if you were here to open the stream before the lore started. I really was getting into Bunker 117. It's a fun level to just play. This is me. I was just screwing around, playing whatever level. There's all these newcomers. I'm like, guys, you gotta get Bunker 117. It's not that hard. This is proof. I'm just screwing around on my Japanese cartridge. I'm like, what am I gonna play? Runway? Surface? You know what, let's play Bunker 1 Agent for fun. Let's get a 17 on this cart. And first try... Dude, that was 5 boosts too. That was 5 boosts. That was insane. First try 17. Jeez. That was a nice run. Quick pause. Dude, see, I've always done the see up door. Always. It's my style, man. See up door. I wonder about 2 quick pauses. It really got me thinking. The 2 quick pause strat. This is not even that good of a run. 5 boosts? You kidding me? Certainly a very clean 17. That was great. Now we're into 2015. Again, look, like I said, a couple more people got it. Did these guys get it on New Year's Day 2015? Is that what that is? Sammy Rogers got it on New Year's Day 2015. Pretty insane. By the end of 2015, now 65 people have the time. So 2015 is when things really started picking up. Wow. Let's watch some 17s from 2015, shall we? That's like what? 21 people got it in 2015. Yeah, pretty insane. Okay, let's see. This one is by John H. Let's take a look at this.
Got a chance. That's not it, but that's the low 18.
It's not it.
Oh!
Cool. He was surprised. He was surprised. Great 17 by John H. Oh, look, it's our pal Scorpion. I don't think we've seen Scorpion in lore since Depot, since episode 2. What a throwback. You can see it says Avril Lavigne Fan Club. So this has to deal with the Summer League. The Summer League is like a fantasy sports league, but you know, for the elite. Basically, a captain, and the captain was Jono, who's a big fan of Avril Lavigne. Had Scorpion on his team. You collect whatever points you get on the rankings. They go into your team's fantasy points. By the end of the summer, whoever has the most points wins. It's just a fun, like, side league thing to get a lot of new players interested and have them feel like they're contributing. Even if they're getting only 10 or 20 point times, they're still contributing to your team and having a fun time. So Scorpion was on Jono's team. John H was also on maybe he might have been someone's team as well. Or maybe Dr. Light is saying that John H is Dr. Light's captain this year. So anyways, Scorpion on Jono's team. Going for 17. Yes, the nicest speedrunner of all time. Definitely true. 2 boosts. Gets the snap. Around the table. Gets that
Yes.
was like the Elu shot.
I don't know if that wasted time. I
He thought the warp was a little bit slow. It kind of did look a little bit slow.
don't know. We'll see. It finally says 17, dude. That was a freaking run, man.
That was the run. I mean, you can tell it probably took him a long time. So, no, it's true. I mean, this is why this episode's really cool, because so many Elaters, many of whom might have been inspired by SpeedLore to begin with, can relate to the grind of playing for Bunker 117 and getting that first 17. So, that's always cool stuff. This one's just a very clean run by Cali W. Oh, set 17 on the end screen already. I mean, Cali would go on to get some amazing untides in GoldenEye, and this is really nice quality footage. So I figured we'll show Cali's 17. I mean, look how high you feel like you're in the game. Could have turned off the table a little bit quicker, maybe a tenth quicker. But gets a bunch of boosts up the stairs. Standard 6 booster. Nice run by Cali. And yeah, just a select few of the guys who got 17 in 2015. Let's see what we got here. 65 people at the time. By the end of 2016, we're at 70. Only 5 people got 17 in 2016. I wonder why that is. I honestly don't know. I wasn't all that active. I don't want to like say, oh, it's because I wasn't streaming in 2016 is the reason that fewer people got 17. But who knows? I don't know what the reason is. Only 5 people got it. Jez was one of them. So let's watch Jez's 17. 2 boosts. Snaps the pick. Round the table. Gets the boost. 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 Out the door. 17. Beautiful stuff by Jez. And let's watch... Oh, Green Unette. Very good player. Oh, I think the music's okay in this one, actually. Another French speedrunner. Wow, like 7 boosts.
This is it?
This is it?
Yes. This is it. The luck! Finally.
Finally, Green Unette got the 17. Amazing. Amazing. And then we're at the end of 2016. Now 70 people have Bunker 117. My friends, is 16 possible? Maybe we'll find out in part 4. So to enter 2017, 70 people have 17. To leave 2017, well, now 96 people have it. 26 people got 17 in 2017. That's a lot. I mean, look at these records now. Dam 52, the Cali and Riolo records. I mean, we're getting some cooked world records. Train 57, Depot 39, Streets 154. I mean, man, these are getting good records. And a lot of people got Bunker 117 this year. Funnily, this one, well, it might not be ranked for one reason or another. This one is by a speedrunner who goes by the name Wyatt Inverness Glover. It's such a strange speedrun that we're going to dedicate it to our lover of strange and unique speedruns, Mr. Moxie, the SpeedLore champion. Thanks for supporting SpeedLore on Patreon. I hope you enjoyed this strange... I mean, let's just watch and see exactly the vibe we get here.
Ooh, that's sick, sick boost. How will this one be trolled? You know, you have time to get your preds in. Will I be back boosted by the guard? Will I miss the B button press? Will I not throw away the key? Or will I not warp the door? Or will I do all those things and it be 19? Get your bets in now. This is going to be 18, isn't it? Mate! That took like 3 years, mate. Finally! I'm not on the ranking spec, so you didn't actually lose a point. I will never submit this time to the rankings. Just like my damn 53. But you know, I've been going for this for like 3 years, on and off. You know, it's kind of like beating Birdie's time. I just needed the core confidence. I just needed the core confidence deep inside to know that, you know, I've choked this 17 run. Yeah, I got damn 53.
Kind of cut off abruptly there. I mean, look, Glover, he's a funny guy. I guess he said no, he didn't use the pause trick. That's kind of the least interesting thing about this run, we'll say. Insane boost through the... insane boost through the black guards at the glass. Absolutely insane. Yeah, no pause trick. And then he can't even believe that's going to be 17 because he's lost that much faith in the game. Like, that was an insane boost. The thing with Glover is, like, Glover's been around for a while. You know, the name Glover comes from an old meme from the 4chan SRG thread, the Speedrun General thread, which was a recurring thread on the video games image board about speedrunning. It was a meme there. I guess some of the guys on that image board would always ask, you know, when are you going to play Glover? When is someone going to speedrun Glover? When is Glover? Glover took this as his pseudonym, When is Glover, along with a bunch of other pseudonyms. Look, back in the day, both Glover and I would notoriously troll and write insane posts about speedrunning, oftentimes on Reddit. Look, I don't do it anymore, but I did it back in the day, I admit that. And Glover seems to have calmed down on those types of posts as well, although every now and then it seems like he might pop up and do another one. Now, the thing is, a lot of people think that Glover is me. All these, you know, Glover had a few accounts he'd post. I mean, so did I. And a lot of people think that all the Glover accounts are mine. And I've told them before, like, look, Glover and I are different people. Clearly. I mean, you know, I can't do this accent, you know?
Ooh, that's sick, sick boost. How will this one be trolled? You know, you have time to get your preds in. Will I be back boosted by the guard? Will I miss the B button press? Will I not throw away the key? Or will I not warp the door?
You know, will I be back boosted by the guard? Will I miss the B press? Or will I miss the door? I mean, you know, I can't do this voice. Clearly, Glover and I are different people, but I have a feeling that the people who watch my stuff already know that. It's the people who don't watch or listen to anything I do who try to make these insane claims that Glover and I are the same person. We're not. Hopefully that's proof enough. And yeah, anyways, that's Glover 17. Funnily, Glover 17. And then again, right? So Glover, when is Glover? We're like, okay, let's come up. Obviously, this is a guy who takes his anonymity fairly seriously. Let's come up with a pseudonym for Glover to, you know, for the rankings. We'll make a real name-ish, you know, Wyatt, a good Southern name. I thought, what's a fitting I middle name? There aren't, you know, Ian could have been, Ivan. We went with Inverness, a kind of old Scottish name. Wyatt Inverness Glover, and it is a pretty troll name. It fits the kind of persona, Wyatt Inverness Glover. And you can see, Bunker 118 is posted, no 17. Even in Perfect Dark, War 25 is posted, but he has not posted his Chicago 15 if he has that. I wonder if he gets 14 if he'll ever post that, but anyways, that's a bit of Glover lore, which I feel like is appropriate to dive into here. And hey, that's a wild story and a funny guy who everyone enjoys. That's the exactly. That's the thing. That's a true post as well. Glover, it's not just people who don't watch any of my stuff or don't listen to anything. I say who think Glover is a me alt. People in the elite for a time thought that he was a me alt. He was banned from the forum. I mean, look, Wyatt Inverness Glover is a pretty crazy name. I can see why they maybe thought it was fake. And it is fake, I guess. I don't think it's his real name, but yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Let's carry on. Another 17 in 2017 was by Greg Larkin. Larkin has got 11 career records. He's been around since 05, since I joined. He was a big noob at the time, asking funny things in the forums. And he's come a long way. A well-valued member of the community now, getting 17 on Bunker 1 Agent. Very, very clean run. That was, what, standard 6 booster? You know, there's that beautiful third... Oh, man, that was ideal. That was honestly ideal. The 6 boosts. Getting that third boost through the guards and the fourth boost just as you're pausing into the pause. Beautiful. 17, great run by Greg Larkin. Okay, this is a run by John Lewis. Inexplicably, this run is still ranked, despite it very clearly not meeting proof standards. Let's watch this. At the time, it did meet proof in a roundabout way. Okay. I guess because you could clearly see the end screen and stuff, and hear the sound, and there were no...
Holy shit! Holy shit. Is that it?
And there were no dropped frames.
Please. I can stop. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Hell yeah! Let's go!
It gets funny for a reason we'll find out in about 20 tabs time. Sammy Haycock, another guy, he's one of the younger folks in the community. He might have been like 16 or 15 at the time of this run. Let's take a look. He was
I
also
don't know where I am. You're real.
also playing for a long time.
Okay.
For 17. He's still 12. He's one of those guys, right? He's one of those guys who's always the kid,
I'm
you
in a
know?
gaming god mindset right now, so...
Gaming god mindset.
Told you. Oh my god. Oh my god. No fucking way. This fucking level sucks dick. This fucking level sucks. Yes. Oh.
He was pretty happy to get that run. That was a pretty nice Nice run by Sammy Haycock. They're one of many guys to get. Again, how many people? 26 people would get this time in 2017. Okay, this one is a good one. Tim Tams. Remember Tim Tams? You know Tim Tams? He untied Cradle Agent 33. One of my more popular videos is about that quest of Cradle 33. A great, entertaining character. He was with Mark Rutsu when Rutsu duped Silo 59. Tim Tams is epic. Pay close attention. Remember, the most boosts we've ever seen is like 7 boosts. And like that takes off like 2 or 3 bars of health on Agent, right? So anyways, let's take a look here. Three boosts.
This can be it. What?
He played on Double O Agent. He got 17, but he played on Double O Agent. It's actually amazing he didn't pass away, because one more hit and he would have passed away. And like, look at all these shots around him. Like, imagine, it almost would have been a funnier clip if he died, like getting boosted out of the bunker on what he thought was 17 pace. That would have been really funny too. The perfect guy for this kind of thing to happen to, I would say. Man, it's just absurd. Just absolutely absurd. It has happened to people before. You play the wrong difficulty. I once thought I PB'd on Frigate Double O Agent, but I was playing Secret Agent. It happens. It happens, man. It's luckily for him, he was playing well that day. The very same day he would get this run. His reactions are epic. I'm going to dedicate this run to our SpeedLore champion, Robert G. Thank you for supporting SpeedLore on Patreon. Let's enjoy this run of Tim Tams getting redemption on August 28th, 2017.
Whoa. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Oh. That feels good. Oh my god. That feels so fucking good. So fucking good. I've been working so fucking hard on this lately. So fucking hard. I fucking hate this level. I will never play this level on Agent ever again. Never. I'm not kidding. I'm totally fucking serious. I'm not playing this level again. Ever! Oh,
you know, it's funny because he says he's never going to play the level again. Give it 15 years, and maybe he will have to play again. You know, I can imagine if someone was the last person to get Bunker 118, they might think, okay, I'm never going to have to play Bunker 1 again. I have 18, I have the record, it's maxed. Meanwhile, 12 years later, you know, 100 people have Bunker 117, and now they have to play again if they're still playing GoldenEye. So I hope that fate doesn't befall our friend Tim Tams. He's really happy to get 17. Who knows? Interestingly, this 17 was the first of 4 days in a row where people got 17. So we're just going to blast through the next 3. This was August 28, 2017. On August 29, Learning Lab got 17. Honestly, we just kind of really need to watch the reaction. Well, I'll mute it until the end. We'll do that. And even what's crazier is that there was a time in 2015 when 4 people in a row got 17. So that's cool too. Look how bright his game looks crazy. Well, look at that. That was an insane boost.
Fucking boost.
I saw it. I saw it. I saw it.
Haha! Fuckers! Yes! Oh my god, it's over. It's fucking over. Oh my fucking god. Oh! Yes! Dude.
He's pretty happy. It wasn't insane. So let's see. He gets boosted. Yeah. Dude, if you get... Clearly, I'm noticing a pattern. If you get boosted like the last frame before you're fully in the pause, and then get boosted again coming out of the pause, that boost is so insane. I don't know what explains it. Maybe some scientist will explain this later on. Okay, the following day, August 30th, Hoozy got Bunker 117. Great stuff. It's a good point, Dr. Light. It's a great point. It's such a fun level, though. I don't know. Hoozy is around the table. Man, this is not... Wow, that's... Hey, man. Oh, nice boost out the door. Nice boost out the door. Great. This will be... And then the following day... You know, great run by Hoozy. The following day, our pal Alchemaz. Alchemaz gets his 17. Alchemaz, you know, he's come a long way in the community. Back at this point, mid-2017. Oh, I like the cinema screen. You know, he was kind of a noob, like I described Larkin back in the day. But Alchemaz come a long way, and he gets this nice, beautiful Bunker 117, the 4th person in 4 days to get it, so... I think this is the first 17 we've seen with cinema, which is pretty cool. Great stuff. Alchemaz, very nice 17. Okay, this is by a guy named Therm. This one was backrolled. Obviously, the quality doesn't add up. Alchemaz pretty much jumped out of my chair and knocked it over when saw 17. Dude, that's the reaction of everyone who gets 17, I would say. So, hey, you're not alone. I'm sure many chairs have fallen over when people got the 17. Okay, Therm. Oh, that was like 3. Oh my god! What a boost!
Yes! Yes! Yes, yes! Yes! Angela! Oh my god, Ed, we did it! We did it, we did it! Oh my god, I'm so glad it's over. Ed, it's over. We did it.
Okay, honestly, I don't know much with this Therm guy. Nice 17 by Therm, pretty insane stuff. Okay, this is by Dusky, it's a 17. It has Banjo-Kazooie music. I'm assuming he was inspired because this is October 2017. The Ilu Aztec SpeedLore episodes were in July and August 2017, so I assume Dusky was inspired by that to put the banjo music in his 17. Great run by Dusky. Oh, our pal Ant Venom. Many people know, you know, it was kind of funny back then. Ant Venom would be in my chat hanging out. He enjoyed GoldenEye speedrunning. Unfortunately, no reaction on this video, but obviously he's a Minecraft YouTuber with millions of subs. It was kind of funny seeing, you'd have people in my chat saying, "Oh, Ant Venom, you watch this GoldenEye stream? Like, I used to watch your Minecraft vids when I was like 12, you know?" And it's kind of cool seeing that, you know? The way time passes on the internet, and people have various phases of their lives and so on. It's crazy to see, and you can see with Ant Venom hanging out online, doing his thing, and speedrunning GoldenEye as a side hobby, getting that Bunker 117. Pretty wild. This is called Strat Idea. It's by MW. MW is one of the guys I would consider a speedrun scientist nowadays. He's a pretty good Perfect Dark player. Obviously a decent GoldenEye player. Let's check the strat. Shooting Boris to clear the path. And remember, a lot of guys would get stuck on Boris. So MW's thinking, maybe if you shoot out Boris, you might be able to get through more cleanly. It's an the video is simply called Strat Idea. I would say that's an idea, wouldn't you? Okay, there's two threads we're going to look at here. The fall of Bunker 1 Agent, 18. It's time for another one of these threads, as the third of the Boring 4 3 non-world records is nearing 0. So the Boring 4 were Dan53, Bunker 117, Runway 22, and Archive 16. These were considered the 4 easiest records to get for a new player in this era, which is interesting because Bunker 117 and Runway 22 were like these god records back in 03 and 04, right? But now by 2017 they're considered very easy and almost an introduction or initiation into GoldenEye speedrunning as you enter and become a serious player and tie these 4 boring world records. You know, it's kind of unfair to call them the Boring 4. People get really excited about them. But in terms of the community saying, oh, it's just the 90th Bunker 117 tie, obviously it's not that thrilling. So basically, what Icy is saying is that, you know, Bunker 118 is eventually going to be worth 0 points. Who's going to get enough 17s to become, to make it worth 0 points? I think it would have to be the 97th person to get the time and make it worth 0. Is that right? Yeah. And oh, damn. Okay, I see. I think it ended up being Irie. Did it end up I think it ended up being Irie. So that's all that thread's about. Icy likes making these interesting threads, asking these questions. I know, see, that's what's crazy. That's MW in chat, Jazz Flipside, the guy who had the strat idea. So he's saying that these names on this list are ancient. They're from 2017. And that's how a player who joined around that time remembers them. Oh, these guys were around when I joined 3 years ago, and now I haven't seen them in forever. But for a guy like me who's been around 15 years, these names are just like names that kind of come and go with time, you know? I just kind of, we see them differently, you know? So, wild. What's Irie saying? Oh, yeah, okay, that's right. So Therm had, yeah, okay. So Therm's run was backrolled. Irie became the 97th person to get Bunker 117, thus making 18 pointless. And, yeah. It is interesting, though, what Icy points out is that 18 was achieved in the 90s. Originally achieved in the 90s, still worth points. So that's pretty cool, right? That's a pretty interesting tidbit. But eventually it would fall. There was also this crazy knowledge. I agree, Moxie. 3 years ago seems so recent to me. This insane knowledge, boost stacking. During some discussion, at this point, you gotta remember, Carl had just achieved Dan 52 and just achieved Archives 15. Bunker 116 is on his list next, for sure. So Carl's thinking about it, looking at Clemens' old runs and whatnot. Lockwood 17, Clemens' 4-0 run. We're going to watch these runs in a second here, again. We haven't seen the Clemens one yet. The idea is that boosts stack. If you get more boosts in a row, they go faster and faster. Especially if you are frozen by pausing. Watch this. Okay. If you're frozen by pausing or being at the beginning of the level, getting boosted before the level starts, which doesn't happen under normal circumstances. By turning on fast animation, it can happen. So watch how fast, look at that. Did you see how fast Bond went there? 1 second fast exit. Okay, yeah, watch. This is a run from Ant Venom. The true way to Dan 51. Watch this. This is nuts. He uses the tank to shoot himself in the cutscene. And boost. This is without turbo mode on. Watch how fast he goes. This is without turbo mode. So if you get 3 boosts while you're frozen in place, such as during a pause or in the opening cutscene, the boosts stack in such a way that you just fly. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. So let's once again watch Lockwood 17 and see him fly. So there's the quick pause. There's the camera. Pay attention to the boosts in the second pause. Right, he got that last pause, like the last possible moment before he's in the pause fully. He gets boosts coming out of the pause. Like, look, he paused at the glass, and when he unpauses, he's like up the stairs. It's very clear that this is like... This is something. You know, this is something. Here is the Clemens 4-0 run that Icy was discussing, that Carl was surprised was 17. This run is really epic and cool. We're dedicating this run to our SpeedLore champion, Jazz Apples. Thanks for supporting SpeedLore on Patreon, Jazz. This run is crazy. Let's check it out. It has J Nero. It has to be more than 1 boost for it to work this way. That's why. So Clem only got 1 boost there, 2nd boost there. Now watch this. The 3 guards roll, which is funny as hell. Dude, that boost was like the pixel frame before getting fully in the pause. And there's 2. He's up the stairs. He's in. 17. This is from 2011, by the way. But yeah, Clem was exploring 16 at the time. And this was one of his most notable runs. He uploaded it only because he thought that the 3 rolling guards was funny. As it turns out, it's a very scientifically important run. You want to get that pause. Actually, can we see if someone can link the Dusky Aztec pinball run, that might be worth showing to give an example of how crazy these quick pauses can be. Let's see if I find it. Yeah, I got it. No worries, I got it. Let's see. Okay, check this out. I believe this uses something crazy. So this is like a funny side mode. You're in 007 mode. So but guard accuracy is 100%. He goes to the glass. He pauses a bunch of times. Thus, he's frozen in place. He gets hit like 10 times. As a result, he warps the glass. Is it possible to pull this off on console for Aztec 00? I mean, maybe. It might be. Not Aztec 00, but Aztec Agent, maybe? But you would... If guards aren't hitting you every frame, you have to pause a lot and waste a lot of time to get through the glass. But it's just one of many... The term we call them now is a super boost. Yeah, you probably don't have enough health. You probably don't have enough health. But that's the term. It's a super boost. They're pretty super. They're pretty super. So it's something that's out there, and it explains why some runs are 17 and some runs aren't. On January 1st, 2018, 96 people had Bunker 117. 96 people. A few months into the year, August 2018, 121 people would have it. 25 more people would get Bunker 117 in 2018. Let's see who else would get it. Yeah, I think that's true, MW. Yeah, it's like, on Aztec Agent, if you had 6 perfect shots, you could maybe get through the glass, and then you barely have enough health to live. Type of thing. So it's crazy. Anyways, this run, by the way, is going to be dedicated to El QWERTY, aka Chris Leon. He actually filled in for Joris Quevedo and researched all of the world records and videos for this episode. Big thanks to El QWERTY, Chris Leon, for helping out and being the co-researcher of this episode. This is Chris's Bunker 117 from March 5, 2018. I think when he was maybe 14 years old. I mean, hey, Ace started young. When you start young, you can get really, really good at the game. And insane run by Chris, zipping out of the door there. That was a beautiful left strafe run, honestly. No boost there. You wonder if you get a boost there if it's like almost 16. I mean, oh man, that is pretty damn good. That is a good 6 boost left strafer. Damn, that is pretty nice. Okay, this runs by Eric Soanes. Eric Soanes is in the bottom frame of the GoldenEye Iceberg, which there will be a video on, later this year. Because he's perhaps one of the most enigmatic characters to ever grace GoldenEye. 3 boosts. Six. He's out.
Oh my god, thank god. Honestly, this level. I don't want to ever play this level again.
It's the reaction of everyone who gets 17.
I'm over it. This took ridiculous. Way too long. Whatever. Ugh.
Now, the reason Eric is such a mysterious fellow, if we look at his times page, he only ever submitted 3 times. Dam 53, Runway 22, Bunker 117. On Runway 22, Dam 53 he got first. No, this isn't the one time I've been looking to get in GoldenEye. Okay. Runway 22. No, this is not the reason I joined the Elite. That run may never come. Bunker 117? 16 is possible, I think, but I will never go for it. So it's like, what time was Eric Soanes looking for? Well, and he, like, it's so strange. He only ever posted 3 times. No times in Perfect Dark. What is the one time Eric Soanes was looking for? And this has given the rise to so many theories about what the one time Eric was looking for in GoldenEye. And I guess no one will ever know. He showed up. He got 3 good times, world records at the time, and yeah, it's so. He's look. His username is Enigmatic Zebra. Okay, Enigmatic Zebra. Maybe it's part of his mystique. Maybe he likes being enigmatic. But what? Some of the theories are that this Xenia picture. Maybe he was going for an Untied on Jungle. Was he thinking about like Dam 51? What time was he looking for? Is he some sort of John Titor character, a time traveler sent back in time to get a specific GoldenEye world record and bring it to the future? I mean, the theories are endless, and we may never know exactly who is Eric Soanes and what time he's looking for. So I hope you don't mind us making light if you see this, Eric. But you're a mystery. Everyone wonders, man. Everyone wonders where you went and what time you were looking for. Okay, we're gonna watch this clip of Adam Madman Fletcher. We watch his runs to begin most episodes. The scenario is this: his capture devices were not working. He had some strange thing like... I'm going to find his post, actually. He posted in the thread about this. Okay. Madman Fletcher had achieved Dam 53, Runway 22. They were fairly easy for him. Dam 53 was no longer a record, but it was still considered part of like the boring 4. Still worth 97 points. Pretty good. He began to play for 17. It took him 3 full weeks of time. He got his first CRT. His other times were achieved on an LCD with an upscaler. He played a couple of other levels, Egypt Statue. He was getting frustrated by 17. Very, very, very common situation. Now, this capture footage on his CRT, he didn't have a capture card yet. Okay, he didn't have a capture card yet. This wouldn't have been acceptable proof. He was also recording like with an HDMI capture card on a MacBook Air, which is obviously very flimsy. Maybe it would have stopped recording. Maybe it would have disconnected. Super finicky. Not good enough to stream with, but he could stream with this CRT footage and hope that the capture card on the MacBook Air would capture the run in reasonable quality. He says that he lost a PR, Aztec Agent 135, due to the MacBook Air failing. Okay? And I'm railing on Macs here, for sure. So he playing Bunker 117. Let's say he were to get it in this session, he'd have to pray that his MacBook Air wouldn't fail and it would record the speedrun. With that in mind, let's watch Madman Fletcher's
Are you guys excited for the
Bunker 1 session?
Perfect Dark, Perfect Agent playthrough next week? It's gonna be lit. Figured out a strat where you start with the key already analyzed. Hey, that'd be a huge time save.
19-second run. Pretty typical when you're playing this level for dozens of hours. A lot of 19s.
It would also very quickly make 17 a pointless time.
Gets back position.
106 people would lose a world record.
Quits out. 106 people now have 17. So he kind of messed up his strafing there. Missed the key card.
That's sad. That was
This is very typical of a Bunker 1 session, why it can be frustrating for so many players. I'm glad that we get to see this kind of struggle, this kind of gameplay so you guys can get a vibe of what it's like to grind for Bunker 170. Imagine doing this for, I mean, the 150 hours that Wouter played for. Miss the pickup again.
Nice boost. Tittles.
Runs into the pole.
Intentional misspell? No, it was not.
Well, that's why it can be so addictive, Sconimus, because there's so many runs. You can just keep. It's like the next run could be the run, and it only takes 20 seconds. Like, let's try. Hits the stairs.
Out of my way, I'm James Bond. Oh, that ending was amazing. I'm just like, no. I am leaving this bunker.
Round the table.
That warp was amazing. Oh! Oh my fuck! Oh my fuck! Guys! Guys! Oh my god! Oh my god! The video saved! The video saved! Oh my god! That's a fucking world record! Oh my god! The fucking waffle! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm free! I'm free! I'm fucking free! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm just gonna lay down on the... Oh, fuck me. Oh my fuck. I fucking got it. Oh, record number 2. Oh my god.
He's obviously pretty happy. He got the Bunker 117, and luckier for him, the video saved. His MacBook Air came through in the clutch for him. Pretty nice stuff. He's gotten 8 total world records. That was his second one ever, so pretty epic stuff. And he was like almost more thrilled that the video saved properly. So yeah, cool little clip. See the session there, and see a really epic reaction to getting the Bunker 117. Great stuff. Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe you gotta start speedrunning Moxie. Maybe that's it. Let's watch a couple more 17s done in 2018. This one is going to be by old pal Whiff. Wish I Was Famous was his name. And let's take a look here. He played a lot in like 05, 04. He could never get a world record. He tried really hard for Depot 26 and couldn't get it. And it was like disappointing. He like left the game after like not ever having achieved a world record. And then later on he would go on and he would get a couple world records, including this one. Bunker 117. That was his third of 3 career records. It kind of so he had 5 boosts at that point. Kind of like a wacky warp, but like he was kind of stuck on the side. But then by the time he warped, he was in the crack and got through. So good stuff. From Whiff. Nice run. This one is our pal Dr. Light. He's a top 5 Perfect Dark player. He's listening to K-pop honestly, all we have to do is watch the ending. So let's just watch the ending of this. He hits the warp. 6 boosts.
Yes! Yes!
Pretty happy he got the 17. Way to go, Dr. Light. And, of course, you'll get 17 if you just stan Luna. I think that's Dr. Light's advice there. And this one is JD Black on September 3rd, 2018. Still your longest grinder for time in either game, and it was your first points. That is crazy. Dr. Light recently got like an Untied and Perfect Dark, which Ace matched recently. I think Sketa Ruins Agent. And so, I mean, hey, Dr. Light grinded longer for Bunker 117 than a Sketa Ruins Untied. JD Black, September 3rd, 2018. A day that would go down in Elite history for sure. He missed the first snapshot. Okay, that was pretty nice. 4 boosts. Like, I don't think that was quite the super boost, but like it was getting there. It was getting there. Bunker 117. Beautiful run by JD Black, and he would become the 123rd person to get Bunker 117 in September 2018. My friends, what would happen next? So we pull into the tail end of Bunker 1 Agent SpeedLore. We've stopped on this precarious date, September 2, 2018. Why would we stop on such a precarious date? Well, it may be somewhat obvious. JD Black got 17 on September 3rd, in fact. Something else would happen on September 3rd, 2018 on Bunker 1 Agent. And to understand exactly what would happen, we need to watch a bit of lead up. Alas, the stream of Carl Jobst beginning in December 2017. Remember, he got Dam 52, Archives 15. He's thinking, I'm going to single-handedly take down the Boring 4. Bunker 116's next, and then maybe Runway 21. Let's watch Carl's journey to Bunker 116.
I think I can get it tonight.
He'd get tonight. Christmas Eve, this was. Two boosts. Nice shot. Grabs the key.
Where to boost at?
Oh, he got that late boost. He got the magic late boost.
That could be 17.
Yeah, it could be.
Honestly. Shit, that was too fucking easy.
It was easy. It was easy. He nailed it. Let's see what we got next. Same day.
Dude, that's 12. It's gotta be 12. Oh, fuck yes. Could someone clip that?
So it's a 12 quit out at the glass door. The idea is that a 12 quit out could get 16. Conventionally, getting 13 quit outs there would be 17 pace. So getting 12 quit outs is like now we're getting towards 16 pace. Could it happen? Could it happen? Couple more clips from that same December 2017. This one's 6-0 to pause. Let's see this.
It probably will be more annoying. Holy fuck! Fuck.
that's kind of a typical scene on Bunker 1. Again, that's something you see a lot. You had a great run, it gets trolled at the end. Oh, this clip, he's coming back with spaghetti?
Ah! Fuck. Oh dear.
Lasagna.
Something literally in the world has happened.
He dropped his lasagna on the floor. This is one of his most viewed clips on his Twitch channel. We posted it to live stream fail to try to, like, you know, build the hype on his channel a bit. Might have been a viable strategy back in the day. I don't recommend that today. Live stream fails just, you know, yikes, right? But back then we thought, let's have some fun with it. Let's post it to live stream fail. You know, you couldn't really see the lasagna fall on the floor, so it wasn't like that insane of a reaction. But that explains why it's one of the most viewed clips on his channel. Let's check out this one. Slapping Boris. So remember, oh my god, that's a good. Remember MW's strat possibility of shooting Boris? We've now decided on slapping Boris, and it seems to be a good strat.
No fucking boost, dude. After the fucking pause. That's so fucking dumb. That is so fucking dumb.
He probably needed one more. It was a really good run to that pause. He got hit right as he went in. That's 5. If he had a boost there, it would have been a super boost, and it probably could have been 16. Like, that was a really close run. Let's watch this one. Gets the pick. Slaps Boris. Oh, that's good. He's got the he got the super boost. The warp was kind of iffy.
What?
Yeah, he definitely had the super boost there.
Oh, boost me through.
Oh, I think you got the boost. Super? Not quite.
Oh, fuck, that was close. Oh my god.
That was kind of close.
This is a fucking good run. Oh.
He thought it had a chance, man. He thought it had a chance. And so he would go on this grind, not the full time, but like on and off from December 2017 through the year, through into 2018, through towards August and September 2018. Kind of dipped in and out December, I want to say like April again a little bit, and then in the summer. There's a good poster, I'm just going to read it off, by Charles Bayard, Rakiath. Good up-and-coming player, some depot records. He says this: around this time, late August, early September, I remember many players buckling down the stage, including myself. There was this air of inevitability surrounding Bunker 116, given the tear Carl was on at the time, as well as him posting a couple close runs. At the time, I thought it might be the only world record within my reach that I had any interest in playing for, so I spent a few days going for it and ended up getting a 17 3 or 4 days before, the beginning of September. He says his run's nothing special, not worth showing, used old strats, ancient strats. He was one of the guys, late August, there were a lot of guys rushing to get the Bunker 117. He says it felt like we gave Wouters time from 2003 the best send-off it could hope for. He says there have been untides that have been a complete surprise, or teased the runner over a period of time. This one wasn't one of them. It seemed like Carl could get anything at the time, and with him going hard on Bunker 1, it seemed like a done deal. I suppose a few players had put in time for 16, like Clemens, but it was very clear if I, Rakiath, didn't get 17 and post the vid in a hurry, I could see the yellow KJ on the ranks slamming the door on my world record, and it definitely made things interesting. So there's the I mean, you can imagine it from like the perspective of the player, of the guy. Like, look, I want to get my first world record. Am I going to get there in time? Am I going to beat it? You know, nowadays I'm sure a lot of guys in Perfect Dark feel Perfect Ace. Oh, if I get this record, is Ace just going to untie it the next day? Might he untie it as I go to post my time, right? So oftentimes in the lore, you get the perspective of the top players untying the records. You not so often get the perspective of the up-and-comers or the journeymen posting their stories. So that was a really cool post by Rakiath, and I'm glad I could share that. And just as Rakiath predicted, on September 3rd, a mere hours after JD Black squeaked in his 17 before the door was slammed, Carl Jobst got this speedrun. The Boris slap, a boost, 2 boosts, 3, that's like pretty super. That's 6, 7 boosts. Beautiful warp. Yeah, that was a pretty nasty run. That was a pretty nasty run. Well, 16 was possible from the beginning. We knew that, you know? But that was like a 7 booster. The boost didn't seem like a super boost, but it was like getting as many boosts as you can get. Like it was pretty. It wasn't like a Lockwood style super boost where he wakes up almost out the door, but it's like that boost through the blackguards was amazing. 2 boosts and like a perfect warp. I mean, what can you say? That was a magnificent run. Bunker 116, you know. What in the world? Oh, did I post a longest standing records video like just before then? Oh, I did like in 2017. Then Carl killed them all. That's what it was. Yeah. What in the world? Yep. It happened. It happened. That's for damn sure. Amazing run. I mean, amazing, legendary run. What can you say? Bunker 116. Wow. For perspective. There's the beautiful KJ16 Untied. I mean, they knew it was coming. GoldenEye's longest standing world records. 123 people lost a world record. Bunker 117, Wouter Jansen, 5,495 days. One of 4 records, the boring 4, to ever make it over 5,000 days. Unbelievable. I mean, it is crazy, the story that Carl broke the 4, you know, of the top 5, and then Eric Bergman out of nowhere with the Runway 21. But I mean, wow, like that, you know, you wonder if there's ever been a period of time where anyone's played better or more meaningfully. Like, you could argue that Ace getting like 30 Untides in the past couple months in Perfect Dark is playing better in a way. But like these records that Carl got 2017, 2018, like maybe the most meaningful Untides possible. So insane. And like Clemens's Surface 1102 and Boss's Statue 218 could reach 5,000 days. They need almost a year and a half more. Things after that fall off pretty quick. So like these are cemented. Like Bunker 1, Agent 17, it was a historical run. You guys can see why it was so historical. It stood the test of time. 15 years. Man, when you think of 15 years, that's insane. When you think of how long that really is. Beautiful send-off, Wouters. mark his name in GoldenEye history, and it'll be a long, long time, if ever, when Wouter falls off this page of the 10 longest lasting world records ever. So, there we go. Now, here's something interesting. It's an emulated version of GoldenEye 60 frames per second. You can't really warp in 60 frames per second because the game's not laggy enough. So there became the strategy of opening the door and then analyzing the keycard, and you lose control of Bond the second you cross the door threshold. But with 2.4 control style, you can still press Z and shoot and throw the keycard even if you're out of the door. So it's interesting that people started doing this. This is 2018 as well. Obviously, emulator, do strategies from emulator really cross over? Well, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, you can get 60 on emulator, you know, fairly easily that way. Oh, but yes, you can exactly do that. New Bunker 1 strat from Joris posting this. I had this idea a long time ago, but I thought it was a bad idea. Basically, let's just watch. Let's just watch. Quick pause. Camera. Boost. Shot. Open the door. Switch to 2.4. Go out. Throw the analyzer out the door as the level's fading out. And Joris gets Bunker 1 17. Pretty cool. Here's another run. Alchemaz is playing. He's just exploring the strategy. Remember, he already had Bunker 1 17, but he just wants to play the strat. It is a notable run. We definitely talked about it on Facility and a bit of Frigate. If you complete an objective in the final frame of the fade out, you'll get no cutscene, but it'll say completed. And it did there. So this is the first recorded instance of a time not saved on Bunker 1. You can't really tell it's a time not saved because the best time is 18, the time's also 18, but if this run was a 17, it would say time 17, best time 18, time not saved. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting by Alchemaz, their cool run that he dug up for this lore. So this run is from Kev B, our old pal Kev. Carl has achieved 16 by now. I'm not sure if this was the first 17 that wasn't a world record. I think it might have been, but it was definitely the first 17 with this strat.
Holy shit! What was... Oh my god, the boost at the end! Wow, if that didn't push me through the door, then we're golden.
Let's see it.
Oh! Dude, this has to be it. This has to be it. Yes! Yes! Yeah, fuck you, Bunker 1. I'm never playing this fucking shit-ass stage again. Fuck you.
We've heard that before. We've heard that before. I'm never playing Bunker 1 again. Okay, now, you know what? Someone would play Bunker 1 again. Our old pal, Dave Clemens. You know, Clemens and Carl have definitely had a rivalry on and off for the past 10 or more years. So Clem was like, I want to tie Carl's 16. Let's do it up. Let's watch Clem's journey towards Bunker 116. Oh, he almost had the third boost there. What happened? What is this? Wait, how do you get through?
No!
so far. What was that? I'm not gonna, what the fuck?
Wow. That was crazy, man. Look, he pauses, he's like in the pile, like you never... Oh, that was a late super boost, maybe. Yeah, that was unexpected, but crazy. Here's another one. 16 fail. Ooh.
Why is that so much?
That's a good point, real boy. It's a good point. Yep. 1 boost. 2 boosts. Snapped. The Boris slap. Oh my god. He's trying it. He's going for it. Oh, I don't think he selected it. I don't think he selected. He didn't select the style. Oh my god. I think he got stuck in between 2.3 and 2.4, which you can do if you rush this. Oh my god. That's what happened. Oh my.
What? Damn it! Fuck off.
Dude, when I first watched this clip, I thought that it was like a legit fit, and it is, but like well, the thing is, Moxie, when you're stuck in between control styles, maybe I'll demonstrate it off lore, it glitches them out. And we've all been there, anyone who's played a lot of switching control styles has been there and seen it. But yeah, it was...
Are you fucking kidding me?
So Joris says if the health was on screen, it was legit. Let's see. Otherwise, it would have been like Frozen Bond. No, health wasn't on screen. So he straight up got the glitch where you're stuck in between control styles. That's epic. If he just took a little bit of time, it might have worked out.
I don't know, I just want to get one, like, really good run. Yeah! No! I got the fucking troll! That was it, man. That was fucking it. That was 100% pace. But I got screwed.
The clip ends, but yeah, he was... You can see he got boosted to the side. He was celebrating, and then he gets boosted to the side. Okay. That run shows 15 potential. Okay, there's Joris knows his stuff, and he's saying that shows 15 potential. Could 15 be possible? He's not really through. It's not like...
Oh my god, this run's fucked.
He's not in a great position.
Holy fuck. This is a god run. This is it. Okay. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. This is 16. This is it. It's 16. Here we go.
Yeah, back boost. I could, you could see that if you play the level enough, He was not in a great spot when he paused. Like, boost, that guard is too deep in there it's... Okay, here's another good clip.
Nah, Perfect Dark is a rel. Goose. I'm never playing for... I'm officially retired for the rest of my life from Perfect Dark. I'm never playing it again. It's completely a rel.
That wasn't Bunker 1 Agent, but I just love the clip so much that I had to post it. He would eventually go on to get a number of Untides in Perfect Dark. Not too long after that. Mostly thanks to a new strategy on investigation, but still. And then this clip is amazing too. Something dumb happening every run. He's playing Agent real-time attack.
Just can't get a perfect surface to bunker to it. It's like every run. Something dumb happening every run. What?
The funny thing is, in order for that clip to happen, the only way guards can pull grenades on statue is if they are spawning guards. So he would have had to shoot and pass away a guard earlier that we don't see. So, like, is kind of his own fault for having done that, because none of the initial guards can pull nades. But even so, it's, like, so funny to hear the grenade land.
What?
Oh man, it's such a it's like one of the best clips I've ever seen in my entire life. But hey, all that trollery would pay off, my friends. It would all pay off. Hard work, persistence, these things, they do pay off in due time. And so on May 9th, 2019, David Clemens got a speedrun. A speedrun so epic, so remarkable. It's dedicated to our SpeedLore champion, Riley P. Thank you, Riley P., for supporting SpeedLore on Patreon. Enjoy this run. I think everyone will enjoy this run because it's truly and utterly remarkable.
Speed press. I mean, that was only 17 pace, but still. Why is it so hard to get that door? I'll try. Woo! I'm actually in there. Holy shit. That was lucky.
He still needs one or two, like...
I don't know if this is a chance. I mean, that was like pretty decent run, right?
If he gets like two coming out of the pause, I would say, and a perfect warp, I'd say it has a chance.
I need to get mega boosted. Like, I gotta on pause, and I gotta get like mega boosted. Like, I gotta get like boost after boost. It has to be insane, because I only got one boost in the pause, so I guess we'll see what happens. Woo! Oh my god, that ending was insane! Holy shit! What the f is that, man? Yes! 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 Yes, dude! Oh my god! What the fuck was that, man? Holy shit! Oh my god! What the fuck, man? What the fuck was that? I fucking caked it, dude. I fucking caked it. No way. No fucking way, dude. Dude, I just fucking got 16. Holy shit. I fucking caked it. What the fuck was that, man?
Amazing, amazing run by that was epic. That was epic. So this seems to be Ricky the Rixer was like, he always hangs out in like Discord live chatting with his mates. He was probably like playing his own game, so he was like recording the audio by proxy while watching Clemens. So this is Ricky and mates' reaction to the Clemens 16. It's pretty cool.
Dude. The fuck was that?
God tier is what that was.
Oh! This is it! Holy shit!
Insane!
Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Oh my fucking god!
What the fuck was that?
Wait,
This might be it.
hold on.
Yes! Holy shit!
You got it? You got it?
Yes! Oh my god! Yes!
Oh my god, dude. He got it with the
I'm fucking hosting Clemens right now.
Holy
okay?
shit!
Oh shit!
Yes!
You got it with
Holy
the
fucking shit!
10-minute pause. The 10-minute pause.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Yes, dude. I'm so happy for him.
Holy shit. I can't believe I wasn't. Dude.
Like, I knew the start was good, but he got
Dude, why do I keep getting
two
ads?
boosts and a third one for the warp.
You didn't even do the 2.4 script.
Yeah, this was old strat.
Oh, what? It was old strats?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh shit! I thought he got
Really?
the old
So
strat.
he got an insane pause, and then he got 2 boosts that were like really healthy, and then he opened the door and he fucking went straight through. You know, like Carl's old 17, how he like went straight through it with the left straight.
Yeah.
He
got
literally
that.
just walked through the door.
Yeah, he walked through the door like it was stupid.
Fuck.
Oh, so like his warp was actually insane.
Yeah, that
versus,
warp
like,
was
yeah.
stupid.
He got like boosted through. It was like, yeah, it was cooked. I didn't see the beginning of the run though. I didn't.
I'm surprised he went back to old strat, but yeah, that good for him.
It's true, it was kind of a point of contention. By this point, a lot of players are getting 17 more easily with that door open at the end, 2.4 strat. But for 16, Clemens seems inclined to believe that it's just as hard or harder to get 16. I mean, that's why he went with the old strat, 16. Which is, I mean, it is still insane. I think about 16, it's like, holy smokes, man. Like, that is a nuts time. I mean, I think about Wouter 17, and to think 16's a thing, it blows my mind. New strat or not, but I mean, wow. So, we'll see if anyone keeps playing for 16 new strat, or what exactly happens here. Here's the records just after that happened. KJDC, Clement Carl, Bunker 116. Unbelievable. They have a few more DCs down here. That's quite a hot rivalry at that time. Certainly it's cooled off lately, but wow. But hey, another young lad, Joris Quevedo, would play himself. At this time he was hoarding in K4, sometimes incorrectly referred to as Kapap 4. It was a horde released late 2019, October or so. Joris wanted to get 16 in that horde. Really nice door open. Let's see. It's a decent run. It's decent. Doesn't look like that insane. Oh, it didn't come out. Oh, it was a 16 fail. Son of a gun. It didn't come out. Sadly, the Z press didn't work. He didn't throw out the key card. It was a 16 fail. But honestly, at the end of the day, sometimes these things work out, because on October 5th, 2019, Joris would get his redemption with this speedrun. Three boosts, 4 boosts. Man, all you need is 4 boosts, eh? I mean, it's like all you need. I mean, he could have got a 5th boost, you know? Bunker 116, Joris Quevedo, never give up, K4. He grinded really, really hard for that time, and epic to match the time. I mean, Joris is now a stud. He's a legendary player. I'm going to show a clip. Basically, K4, when it was shown, they showed it from a house in California. Clemens was there, Irie, Kev, Wotus, a bunch of guys were there. Yeah, so the thumbnail is this because there's an old legend where Jimbo said that if Luke Sklar's got Bunker 121 before he did, Jimbo would eat a battery. Don't eat a battery. Do not. You will pass away. Bad idea. Jimbo said he would eat a battery. Right? Very dumb idea. He never did, of course. So, eating a battery has become a meme in the Elite, which, you know, you could have healthier memes. Clemens, before K4 started, in his chat with Irie and oh yeah, they were at Irie's place, and Kev and Wotus, Clem said, if Joris gets 16 in this unhorde with the new strategy, I will eat a battery. Joris got 16. Clemens never ate a battery. Okay, that's that story. Let's. This is like so much swearing and music. I can't show this in the YouTube, but
the reaction during the Joris 16,
dude, like it was an amazing run.
I wonder why those guys are coughing so much. It's really strange. Okay, yeah, let's carry on. So this is Dusky. I like to call him sometimes the Duskinator. That's my That's my little nickname for Dusky. This again is on the emulator. 60 frames per second. Obviously, this doesn't translate to the real game. 4 boosts, but again, it kind of shows at least the technique is similar. Chucks it out. 15 on emulator, pretty cool. I wonder, surely someone can figure out how many frames you have to wait in between pressing Z once to analyze the key and throwing it. Surely that's knowledge that someone has to figure out eventually, and I'm sure someone will. Okay, now I'm going to show 5 more runs. These are 17s that were done after 17 was no longer the record, but they are interesting. People suggested for me to show them.
Alright. I shouldn't stop playing the level when I got.
For context, Kratos has no points, 0 points in the rankings. His Dan 54, Facility 106, Surface 1108. Like, he is a new player. He doesn't know what to play. He's skipping between random runs. I mean, look, guys in chat love this run.
A kind of good grasp on it, but what do I want to do?
Queues up Bunker 1. Quick pause. Really good look down on these quick pauses, man. 3 boosts. Misses the pick. Gets it.
Oh, come on. Go. What? Oh my goodness. Why? Why? That's amazing. What just happened? Yes.
Madman Fletcher's in chat, freaking out.
I have nothing to say. Well, I mean, I have been playing that level for forever, but that was insane. I missed the picture. I had to do like the... Oh my goodness. Damn you, Carl Jobs. They could have been world records. That's my first record with points. I'm pretty sure. 17's worth points. That's insane. I don't think I'll ever play that level again now.
We've heard that before. I'm surprised how many times we've heard that said tonight. Okay, this one is by our good pal Samo Sammy. This is June 2019, so by this point, Clem and Carl have 16. So Samo usually records with microphone and often webcam. He's a very emotional player as well. You know, kind of like how I used to be. He's also a SpeedLore legend, by the way. We'll see him on the end card in a couple minutes here. really reacts strongly. So we can see here he's going with a new strategy. He's playing on PAL as well. Let's see what happens here. Oh, where's his reaction?
Mr. fucking pop-up? Are you fucking serious? Son of a bitch! Son of a fucking bitch!
He forgot to have on his microphone, and so we missed the pop-off. Sammy, funny guy. This one has the Offspring Self-Esteem playing. I might just cut and just show the reaction at the very end. This is Cytosis playing. Let's take a look.
That counts, right? Time not saved. That counts. That's gotta count.
He's unsure if it counts. It does count. Time not saved. The rationale is that the game says completed, right? Mission status completed, and it gives you a time in which it's completed, 17 seconds. So we count as a PB. That's pretty interesting. Gets it. Here's another one. This one has Elton John playing. Let's take a look. Apparently it's a really bad stuck on Boris. This is Colton Hinkle. Let's see, gets the pick. That was like 0.6. Man. I kind of want to try this new strat, honestly.
Elton John and my man again. Fuck you.
Elton John, my man again, hell yeah. Very nice run. I mean, obviously it's a stuck. Kind of makes you wonder, like, man, Look, I'm going to predict that 16 will see more ties, especially maybe after this lore episode. I think, man, it's a juicy time. 16's looking juicy. It's looking like it's out there for the taking. And the last one I'm going to show tonight is the up-and-coming speedrunner, Diara Palmer. Let's take a look.
He shoots me back into the room. Give him a raise.
Gamer Girl 93. She's rising up the rankings pretty quick. Getting a lot of good times.
Let's go.
Takes the pick. Oh, great slap. Nice boost.
Let's fucking go. This better be it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Chucks it.
This has to be it. This has to be it, or I'm going to lose my mind. It has to be. Finally! Oh my god! God, we did it, baby! We did it! Finally! Oh my god! Like, let's go. I'm gonna call myself. Quick sneeze.
Pretty insane. Pretty good run. And especially if we look at the comments here, it kind of comes full circle to close this episode of SpeedLore, I would say. You know, we got a comment here from Wouter Jansen. Great run. I'm happy to see a talented gamer girl in our community, and her progress is wonderful. Thank you so much for trying my heart out. Could have done it without the support from the community. I mean, it is a pretty cool story. I mean, like, there have been, we'll say, like, sometimes you'll stumble across a stream of a girl playing GoldenEye. Some of the guys will go in there and might give some tips and tricks. But Diara was interested in learning how to speedrun and has got a lot of really, really epic PBs. over the last few months. So it's a cool story, and definitely with the Welder comment, I think it really kind of takes this episode full circle there, and epic. Bunker 117, 16, all the amazing world records in GoldenEye. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna get statue. She's gonna beat me to statue 218s, that's for sure. And that's gonna be a pretty epic. So, wow. Is that the story of Bunker 1 Agent 16? I mean, it might be. That might be the full story of Bunker 1 Agent. I don't even know what to say. This one, I mean, look, I took a level that was, 16 seconds long. We somehow did a 3.5 almost hour SpeedLore out of it. I don't know where things went wrong, or maybe things went right. But yeah, that is Bunker 1 Agent. It does kind of make me think now, can I make lores out of other levels like Surface 1 Agent or Bunker 2 Agent? They have a lot fewer world records, right? These are levels that weren't tied by 100 people. So, but I mean, hey, I wasn't expecting this to go 3.5 hours, so those ones will probably go a lot longer than I thought as well, and so maybe they are worth doing and giving a shot to. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like Joris, to conclude things, does believe in Bunker 115, and honestly, if Joris believes in it, and he's one of the 3 guys with 16, I guess we can show the rankings today, actually. Those 3, Carl, Clemens, and Joris. If that's the case, then you gotta imagine 15 is probably out there in maybe 20 years, maybe 30 years, but maybe a lot less. That new strategy, Clemens saying that he doesn't think it saves time for 16 is interesting. Joris got 16 with it. Joris thinks low 16 is possible. So who knows? I guess only time will tell, as it always does. But for now, Bunker 116 is the record. 3-way tie, 3 very, very talented players. Carl, Clemens, and Joris. I mean, these guys have, 6 untieds between them. Very talented players. But I think, just like 17 slowly steamrolled over the years, I think 16 is going to pick up that speed as well. And we're going to see a bunch more guys roll with 16, especially over the next, into 2021 and 2022. I think it'll happen. That's my prediction. So, hey. A big thanks to all the SpeedLore legends for supporting SpeedLore on Patreon. I couldn't do it without you guys. I really appreciate it. Very epic. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Everyone who watched, everyone who listened, lurked, chatted, supported, all that stuff. Thank you for hanging out and watching SpeedLore. There will be, as always, another episode next month. We have some really, really epic ones next. We have a handful like Frigate 00, Train 00, Facility SA, Dam 00. Maybe I'll do like one epic level like that, and then do the kind of short, crazy ones like this, kind of alternate for the next few months. So we'll go with something like that. I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching and hanging out. Stay true, my friends. Wishing you health and happiness. And I'll see you in the next stream or video. Good night.